Okay, so in this lecture we have to study what is Scilab, Scilab introduction, how to install the Scilab, what is the difference between Scilab and MATLAB, or what is the compatibility between Scilab and MATLAB, and next is important thing, how to configure digital image processing toolbox in a Scilab. So these are the first important parts related with the Scilab we have to study in this lecture. Now next thing, what is the Scilab? So Scilab is a programming language associated with rich collection of numerical algorithms which can cover many aspects of scientific programming, scientific computing programs. From the software point of view, Scilab is an interpreted language. As it is an interpreted language, it doesn't require to compile that program. Also, we can write the command and enter the when we have to press the enter key, the command will be automatically execute. So due to this nature, it get faster development, as well as it is a high level language, and also it has a rich built-in functionality. Apart from the rich in built-in functionality, it has different external libraries which we have to also use in Scilab. Scilab is a free and open source software, and that's why we doesn't pay anything for it. Also, Scilab is a open source. It is also known as free and open source software. So FOSS, that will be free and open source software. So these are the main features of the Scilab. Now here for digital image processing, MATLAB is useful, or MATLAB is used in anywhere, but MATLAB software has very huge size, as well as it has a payable software, and that's why we prefer the Scilab for our practical purpose. So in a Scilab, 95% compatibility is achieved by using Scilab. It means that different functions which are used in a MATLAB also we can use in a Scilab. So near about 95% functions are same in a MATLAB and Scilab. Now next thing, how to download the Scilab and how to install the Scilab. So for that purpose, you need to go to the website http www.scilab.org. Now how to download that? So we have to study this part. Okay, so go to this, then enter www.scilab.org. So it can open Scilab website. In this Scilab website, see, this is our Scilab website. Now here there will be download Scilab 6.1.0. so this is the latest version of a Scilab. So this latest version of Scilab for the different operating system, Windows, Linux and Mac OS. As per your requirement, as per your operating system, you can download this. Now see, there are also older versions of a Scilab is available, but I recommend that you can use the latest version. So click on that, so it can open the download page. Now in this download page there are so many links. See here, these are so many links. So which link we have to provide? So it depends upon your operating system and types of operating system. If your operating system is Windows based operating system, you can choose this. If your operating system is Linux based, you can choose this, and if your operating system is Mac OS based, you can choose this. So my operating system is Windows 10 and 64-bit, so I have to choose this. If your operating system is Windows based and 32-bit, you can choose this. So depends upon what your operating system, you can choose the proper version of a Scilab software. Now my operating system is Windows 10 and 64-bit, so I have to click here. So when it will be click, so it can show the thank for download Scilab, and downloading will be started here. So Scilab, this will be downloading will be started. Now it will take some time, so see here 2 minutes left or something. So it may be different for the different machine. It's based on the your internet connection and your system performance. So I already downloaded that, that's why I have to pause this, and I have to directly goes to my Scilab software. So here this is a software which is downloaded. So double click on that software, so it opens the window. When you have to double click on this, so it can open the window, and that will be a setup process. So at initially it will be ask your first step, that is, say, click the S. Initially it will be asked the language of the setup, so you have to choose the English as a language. Then I accept this, click the next, choose this. So select all of this, whatever your requirement, but by default is essential. So go to the next button, select the next, select the next. So it will be start the installation process. So this will be preparing installation. So this will be installed, but I have already installed, so I have to cancel this. Okay, so after installation it will be called the finish process. So already I have to install, so that's why I have to close this. Okay, cancel installation. Okay, now so installation is complete. Okay, so after installation is complete, say this type of icon is appear. So click on that. So it opens the Scilab window. Okay, sorry. So this Scilab window will be appear here. That is, Scilab software is open for our purpose, for our practical purpose. So say this is our Scilab software. Now, so it loads something. So these are the basic screen for the Scilab. Now this is one of the important, that is command window or command console window. These are the variable browsers. These are the command history, and these are the file browser. Okay, so these are the different types of file browsers are used. Okay, now so this is a basic. Here for example now 3 plus 2, so we can directly use this 5. So this is our means our installation will be successful. Now this is our first part. Now second part, for our purpose, for our digital image processing purpose, we need one of the important library, that is digital image processing toolbox, which we must configure with this. So how to configure that? Okay, so go to the application, then model manager, select this model manager. So you can choose this model manager, and there are lots of different models are available here. Okay, so here so in this model we have to image processing model. Okay, see this is image processing model. Okay, so in that you can choose image processing and computer vision or something, and see install button. See here is install button, but this is not visible because I already installed that. Now when you have to choose this and click the install button, this image processing model will be installed even your computer system. After installation, here it will be show the green message. After installation it will be shown green message that your installation will be successful. Okay, after successful installation, okay, so after successful installation you need to restart the Scilab. So close the Scilab and again open the Scilab. Okay, when restart the Scilab, so it can open the again Scilab window, and you are now able to do the different types of image processing applications. Okay, so here we can write the different commands which are used in Scilab. See, when after installation, see such type of message will be appears, image processing and computer vision toolbox for Scilab. So if this message will be available on your screen, so it means that our installation will be successful. Okay, so this is a part how to install the Scilab and how to install or how to configure image processing toolbox. So this will be our end of our lecture. Okay.